Yes, I am a TikTok addict. I don't know what to do. I need help. I have to hide my face because I'm ashamed. Please help.
You're illegally parked across 3 disabled bays.
I've got 3 disabled badges.
You shouldn't have 3.
And yet I do. Riddle me.
I think that we should have friendly sex anymore. I'm just gonna say that I've gone bored because it's easier.
You'll make many women see the light. No point in staring and having a fight. Keep dancing and singing with all your might. Side, delight anymore.
I don't think that we should have friendly sex anymore, cause I'm getting too comfy in your bed. Oh Lord, I don't think that we should have friendly sex anymore. I'm just gonna say that I've gone bored because it's easier.
Vaccination Centre Manager.
I've got a very
Briefing Tom, volunteer.
I understand that before you retired you were a security guard. I want you standing on the main gate and get people to wind down their windows and tell you what time their appointment is for their vaccine. If they do not have an appointment, make them do a U-turn.
So, hair down, no mask, no apron, no gloves, touching them all and breathing on them all. Why did no one ever say to her,
What if it's the mayor? I suppose you can let the mayor in. You'll have a walkie-talkie, so if you're not sure, a juggernaut of deliveries of loo rolls. As I said, I'll have a walkie-talkie, so if you're not sure, just ask. Telling 800 of you whilst you were out at sea via video phone that you were all sacked for cheaper labour was probably not the best idea in reflection. I understand you're refusing to lower the drawbridge. Can I tempt you off with a bit of juicy free? Extra large Toblerone? Bottle of Gordon's gin?
It's me, Elijah Manelli. I went to my doctor for a hip replacement, and he thought I said a lip replacement.
Marlboro multi-pack? We do a delightful perfume range.
Oh my God.
Can't start transferring money to the charities yet. No, that's going to be a while yet. Oh, I know, girls, listen. No, back in the day it was cheques and then it was phone pledges, wasn't it? But now we're QR codes, 8 different payment platforms, 103 social medias. We've got to... Well, then it goes to a third party, of course, through litigation, and then it goes to the channel. Yeah, it goes to the channel, then it comes to us, and... No, you can't start transferring money yet. Besides, we've got to pay for the green room party yet. And there's lots of wine and cheese and biscuits. We've also got to pay for Tamsin Northwaite's frock. I love you, Janine.
God love me, Barry. Don't you see that is what I've been saying?
I saw it in the jacuzzi. You were telling me about Frank and you smiled. And that was real and you loved me.
even if it was just for a split second, you love me. You see, you have got a heart. You can have it all, I don't care. Take it, just stay with me.
No way.
We won't even have to sleep together, just don't leave me. I know this love of you, we can find it together. Ah.
Ow. Ow.
Vaccination Centre Manager. Briefing Debbie, volunteer.
Cleaning a lot. I've got the perfect job for you tomorrow, Debbie. What do you like with a wet wipe? No, you won't be touching any of the elderly and disabled people. No, don't worry. I want you wiping the seats, not their seats, the seats of the chairs after they've sat on them. Yes. There will be about 40 chairs because of the elderly and disabled. They'll have to sit down whilst they're queuing, and there's about 10 different stations for... Yes, you might need a bit of a hand with it. I'll assign a couple of youngsters. Yes, they'll be wearing yellow fluorescent tops too. You can be the team leader. And you can have a packet of wet wipes each, absolutely. And I want you just wiping those seats like there's no tomorrow. It's the governor here. I've lost millions and millions of pounds over the last few years. I've had to replace you. I've got a van load of immigrants sitting outside my ferry in a van waiting to start work. Except they can't start work, can they? Because you and all your unions, you won't lower my drawbridge to my ferry. Get the police involved. I will, you watch. We need to ship up and shape out.
Okay. Sorry.
Tracy.
Flora,
Vaccination
so
Centre
excited
Manager.
to have you on
Briefing
board.
Flora,
I understand
volunteer.
You're a first year student at Oxford Uni studying to be a doctor, is that right? Oh, fantastic. Well, what I'd like to do is put you in the main foyer and read out the health and safety information to the patients, the elderly and disabled people, as they first come into the foyer. Is that okay? Great. Yeah, all the information will be on the placard. It is rather a large placard with a lot of information. You will need to read it out probably tomorrow about 500 times. I'll get there first thing. I'll get there about 8 and we'll run through it a few times, see if we can précis it down to about a minute. I'll bring my stopwatch. Okay. Who said that? Why did they say it? Why? When did this happen?
What we might have to do is read it out to a few people at the same time, but making sure that there's a massive distance. But it's appointment only, and we're not really meant to have them all in there at the same time in the foyer. So I will try and make sure that you get a vaccination if there's any vaccines left over at the end of the day. Yes, you'd like yours done at the beginning of the day, just in case.
Okay, I'll see if I can arrange that for you. First thing, no problem. You can only do a couple of hours because you've got nodules on your tonsils. Okay. I don't know. Can you mime?
Oh my motherfucking God, no he.
Next year and going forward, please present with your hands behind your back. The feedback from our viewer group is that you've got very big hands, and when they dangle either side of your frame, all the viewers were looking at was your hands. The same viewers were also talking about your feet and your lack of smart shoes. Trainers, they thought was a bit of a no-no. We did have an email from Russia about your blue suit and your comment about Ukraine. They were worried that you were aligning yourself with Ukraine as opposed to Putin, but I did reassure them that a few years back you did raise a significant amount of money for an orphanage in Russia.
Red Nose Donation Line.
Red Nose Donation Line, how may I help you? Thank you. Yes, we introduced the QR code this year. If you hold your mobile phone up to the TV, we automatically debit your bank account, correct? Your 3-year-old knows your password to your phone. And they were particularly moved by the children of... Yeah. Gosh, and you... Yeah, and you've donated... How much? Sorry, I just jot that down. 525,027 pence. And you haven't paid the electric bill. Yes, I can see how that would be a problem. Yeah, I can. Yeah, there are a few teething problems. You're not the first person to call. Just bear with me. Lenny Henry is on set at the moment, but as soon as he's in the wings, I'm sure he'll pick up the message. I'm just going to forward you to his mobile phone, and many apologies. Sorry about that.
I don't think that we should have friendly sex anymore. I'm just gonna say that I've gone bored because it's easier.
Yo sister, tell him the truth. Black liner and a shiny tooth. Gold necklace around your neck. You ain't some bloke's little pet.
I don't think that we should have friendly sex anymore, cause I'm getting too comfy in your bed. Oh Lord, I don't think that we should have friendly sex anymore. I'm just gonna say that I've gone bored because it's easier.
From lockdown then, what's the one thing you bought you thought, well, I didn't need that, but here it is anyway?
Well, I didn't need it, but now I don't know how I've ever lived without them. It's trainers that light up.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's pretty impressive stuff.
Glow in the dark, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean that when you say you don't need them, I mean clearly you need them. That's what the world revolves around, isn't it? For flashing trainers.
Well, I would say so now, but you know, it would surprise you to know that I went for a long time without such a device, darling. Along with my Malibu Pilates table. I didn't know I needed that. Now I can't live without it, sweetheart.
Yeah, Katie, well, I was just out there fishing in my boat. I had my aluminum can in my hand. I think them aliens are really attracted to shiny things. They beamed me right up in their spacecraft.